I'm going to make this quick because I don't have much time. You know that last night, that sinking feeling, and I'm talking to the Republicans, to the MAGA, to the alpha males out there, all jockeying for Donald Trump's jockstrap. That sinking feeling you felt last night at the seat of your pants, that would be President Biden's foot up your asses. Metaphorically, or physically, or literally. Last night was the State of the Union address, and he killed it. He really killed it. Some people will say and scream and say that he screamed the whole time, blah, 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 yak, 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 yak. You spent 8 straight years of Donald Trump screaming at you to knock this country, knock the pins from this country down, members of Congress, and especially you, Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, with his arms crossed, shaking his hand, looking at. Here's the joke to this: the MAGA in the State of the Union, we're a bunch of cowards, a bunch of whores for Donald Trump. They were yelling at times. They were screaming and everything. You got Mary Jean Taylor Greene in a red blazer with a. You know what? Here's the thing about that. President Biden addressed that situation. The murder of Lincoln Riley. You happy now? We said her name. So, here's your chance. Say the names of the victims of mass shooting incidents in this country. The ones in Uvalde, Texas. The ones in Buffalo, New York, in that supermarket. You won't do it. You haven't done it because you don't care. And President Biden called every single one of you MAGA fucks out in front of the entire country. He practically pulled your pants down and kicked you in the ass. I'm trying not to be vulgar, mind you, but I think we both know exactly what we're talking about. I mean, you should be used to it. You've been letting Donald Trump kick you in the ass for 8 straight years, and thereby letting this country go down the drain. President Biden gave us exactly what this country needed. A good swift kick in the ass and an adrenaline shot to get us ready for the work ahead. He illustrated what is at stake in the next election. Not by just telling us lower tax prices and all that, but our very existence as a constitutional republic. And yeah, he called out Donald Trump. And yeah, he called out the Republican Party that has done everything they can to make this country less than what it is supposed to be. So I am proud to say I am a Biden voter. I am proud to say I'm going to be a Biden voter in the next election. I'm proud to say I'm going to support this man no matter what. The rest of everything else, be damned. Because quite honestly, if this is the way, if the way you want this country to be ran is a former bitter, let me put it this way, a bitter former president who's still pissed off because he lost an election, and you letting him lead you by the nose to tear apart our constitutional republic day in and day out, because you can't handle the fact that this man, regardless of how old he is or whatever cognitive speech slurring he does, he's got more balls and more patriotism and more blood, American red, white, and blue blood in his veins than any of you will have in your whole lives. Now you can sit there and sulk. You can be angry. You can be pissed off. You can go on Fox News and One American News and Newsmax. You can run to Steve Bannon and get pissy and moany. You can get angry all you want. But in the end of the day, What are you going to do to protect our nation, to keep her safe and strong and honorable? You've done nothing. Nothing. President Biden has reached out his hand, I don't know how many times. He did it again last night, calling out you Republicans who practically killed the border security bill. That the United States Border Patrol has said that they need to secure the border. And it's a good bill. That's them saying it, not me. That's the Border Patrol saying it. And what did you do? Under direct orders of your master, Donald Trump, you killed the bill. You killed it. So I'm really gonna go there. If that bill may have been enforced right now, Lincoln Riley would still be alive. So as much as you want to try to point this at us, the Democrat Party, as much as you want to point this at Joe Biden, this is all on you, Mary Jean Taylor Greene. You, MAGA. Her blood is on your goddamn hands. All of it. Now, obviously, Joe Biden didn't say any of that. Thank God I'm not Joe Biden, because I would make a whole lot of enemies last night. But Joe Biden reached out his hand again. He called out Donald Trump again and say, let's work together. And I already know what Donald Trump's response is going to be. His condescending bullshit no. So again, last night, Joe Biden made me proud that I voted for him instead of Donald Trump in the last election. He made me proud to say I stood in line and marked his name. And I'm going to do it again in the next few months. I'm going to encourage people to vote for him. I'm going to use this State of the Union address to vote for him, to encourage people to vote for him. And I'm going to use every single soundbite of every single MAGA out there to persuade people not to vote for Donald Trump. I'm going to use properly, by now, Donald Trump has given his response to the State of the Union. And I'm going to use all the lies, all the bullshit, all the lies and bullshit from the MAGA, all the lies and bullshit from Nick Adams and the rest of the alpha males. Don't think I've forgotten about you, motherfuckers. Don't think I forgot about you. You started the war, and now it's time to pay the piper. I'm voting for Joe Biden in 2024. Now, you can label me anything you want. You can say I joined the plantation or any other bullshit you want to. But in the end of the day, I'm voting to save my country, to keep it protected, safe, and strong, to keep it honorable, equal, the more United States. You people are voting for the United States of the 1950s, where blacks had no rights, where women had no rights. What was it that the governor candidate in North Carolina, Mark Robinson? That's what he wants. Now's the time to fight back with our votes. President Biden made me a proud American last night. And I'm going to continue that pride right up to the election. So again, in conclusion, that sinking feeling you feel on the seat of your pants is Joe Biden's foot up your ass. And I'm letting you guys try to walk with his foot up your ass. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.